From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, August 11th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. There's been a third fatality at the 83rd Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. South Dakota Highway Patrol says the accident happened on I-90 at mile marker 24 just before 2 a.m. Thursday morning. Patrol says a 2004 Harley-Davidson was traveling eastbound in the westbound lanes of I-90 and hit a 2008 GMC Yukon head-on. 61-year-old male driver of the motorcycle was wearing a helmet but died at the scene. New Rapid City teachers got a pep talk from the mayor and school superintendent. Amy Rose has the story.
New teachers in the Rapid City Area School District were welcomed with inspiring remarks from Mayor Jason Salomon and Superintendent Nicole Swigart during an orientation session held at the Rapid City High School this week. The event marked an opportunity for the city's educators to gain insights and motivation as they embark on their journey of shaping young minds. Superintendent Swigart emphasized the significance of public education and its role as the foundation of the nation. She encouraged educators to celebrate progress and foster a love for learning, while offering forgiveness and grace in their pursuit of educational excellence. The new school year begins Tuesday, August 22nd.
In national and international news, Maui residents who made desperate escapes from oncoming flames have asked why Hawaii's famous emergency warning system didn't alert them as wildfires raced towards their homes. Officials have confirmed that Hawaii emergency management records show no indication that warning sirens were triggered before devastating fires that killed at least 55 people and wiped out an historic town. The blaze is already the state's deadliest natural disaster since a 1960 tsunami. The governor warned the death toll will likely rise. Hawaii boasts what the state describes as the largest integrated outdoor all-hazard public safety warning system in the world. But many of Lahaina's survivors said in interviews that they only realized they were in danger when they saw flames or heard explosions nearby. Inflation is up again, but experts say just slightly. Amy Rose has the details.
Inflation in the United States edged up in July after 12 straight months of declines. But excluding volatile food and energy costs, so-called core inflation matched the smallest monthly rise in nearly 2 years, a sign that the Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes have continued to slow price increases. The inflation data showed that overall consumer prices rose 3.2% from a year earlier. That was up from a 3% annual rise in June, which was the lowest rate in more than 2 years. The latest figure remained far below last year's peak of 9.1%, though still above the Fed's 2% inflation target.
Ukrainian authorities have ordered a mandatory evacuation of nearly 12,000 civilians from 37 towns and villages in the Kupiansk district of Ukraine's eastern Kharkiv region. That is where Russian forces reportedly are making a concerted effort to punch through the front line. The local military administration described Thursday's evacuation order as mandatory, but said people could stay if they signed a document stating they would do so at their own risk. Ukrainian authorities say that the intensity of the combat and enemy shelling is high in the area. As Ukraine has pursued a slow-moving counteroffensive in recent weeks, Russian forces have struck back in some areas. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and breezy today with a high of 85, 59 for the low tonight. This weekend, Saturday will be in the 80s, cloudy and cooler on Sunday with a high of 72. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, August 11th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.